বিশ্বের ৩৩তম পারমাণবিক শক্তি ব্যবহারকারী দেশ এখন বাংলাদেশ। রূপপুর পারমাণবিক বিদ্যুৎ কেন্দ্রের প্রথম ইউনিটের জ্বালানি আনুষ্ঠানিকভাবে আজ হস্তান্তর করা হয়েছে। এই বিষয়ে চ্যানেল 24-এর সঙ্গে কথা বলেছেন রূপপুর পারমাণবিক বিদ্যুৎ প্রকল্পের পরিচালক অ্যালেক্সি ডেইরি।
সাথে আছেন রাশিয়ার পারমাণবিক শক্তি সংস্থা, যারা এই প্রকল্প নির্মাণে বাংলাদেশকে সহায়তা করছে, তাদের প্রকৌশল বিভাগের ভাইস প্রেসিডেন্ট অ্যালেক্সি ডেইরি। ওয়েলকাম টু আওয়ার শো।
Спасибо.
Bangladesh is inching towards becoming a nuclear country. Russia is a reliable partner in this journey. First, tell us a bit about the overall progress of this nuclear power plant.
На площадке АЭС Рупур ведется сооружение двух энергоблоков с реактором типа ВВР-1200. Суммарная мощность атомной станции будет 2400 мегаватт. Сегодня первый блок.
At Rupur NPP, we are constructing two power units. The reactor type is VVR 1200. The total capacity of the plant will be 2400 megawatts. And now, unit number 1 of Rupur NPP is transiting from the construction stage to the stage of installing technological equipment and adjustment of it. We have already started to produce demineralized water. We started flushing of the safety systems on open reactor. We are already starting to activate very high-capacity pumps. We started to adjust automated process control system. At some of the facilities, we have already implemented firefighting systems. And at those facilities which are almost completed, we already have operational personnel who are performing their duties. This personnel has completed their training in the Russian Federation. For unit number 1, we have already brought nuclear fuel. This is the first delivery of the nuclear fuel. This fuel was delivered on 29th of September of this year. And even though this is the first time for Bangladesh to receive nuclear fuel, and even though it is a very complicated process, we have successfully resolved it as a single team. Now regarding unit number 2 of the plants. At unit number 2, we are actively performing construction works. This year we have completed welding of the main circulation pipeline, and we are fully ready for active installation of our technological systems and equipments. You have already visited the construction sites, and as you can see, from month to month it becomes more beautiful, more completed, and higher. There is not a single facility at the plants at which the works are not being performed right now. So we are now in the most active stage of commissioning the plant and constructing the plants.
То есть мы находимся вот прям в самой активной фазе сооружения и ввода в эксплуатацию.
You already said that. I include this with the first shipment of uranium reaching Rupur power plant. Could you elaborate on the safety and security measures that have been put in place to ensure the protection of the nuclear fuel?
Давайте сначала я вам расскажу всю историю. Для того, чтобы завести топливо, нами совместно была создана российско-бангладешская рабочая группа, в которую были включены армия, полиция.
Okay, I would like to tell this story from the very beginning. To ensure delivery of the fuel, we have established a joint working commission between Bangladesh counterparts and Russian counterparts. And the participants were the Army of Bangladesh, the police, airport services, then our customer Atomic Energy Commission, Ministry of Science and Technology of Bangladesh. So many agencies were involved, and for each agency we have listed the tasks which they need to fulfill to ensure fuel delivery. And it took us 1 year to complete all those organizational and technical tasks. And as you have seen at our fuel manufacturing plant at Novosibirsk, which you have already visited, so you have seen that maximal security is ensured during the manufacturing of the fuel, and access of people is very limited, both at the stage of manufacturing and at the stage of transportation. So to deliver the fuel, you actually need to make a very long way. First of all, it is from Novosibirsk to Dhaka, then from Dhaka to Rupur, then enter the construction site and bring this fuel into fresh fuel storage. And the following tasks shall be unconditionally completed to ensure fuel delivery. So first of all, the fresh fuel storage at the construction site shall be 100% completed. All sophisticated equipment inside this fresh fuel storage shall be operable. Then physical protection shall be completed within the scope which is required for fuel delivery. This physical protection shall be tested. And finally, the army takes over the duty to protect the building. Those army officers have completed their training in the Russian Federation. It was special training. After that, operational personnel shall be trained. All infrastructure shall be ready too. So there are lots of components and we have completed all of them. And ultimately, we have safely delivered the fuel to the airports. Then absolutely safely, we have delivered the fuel from the airport to the construction sites. Now the fuel is being stored inside the fresh fuel storage, which is strictly secured by the Army of Bangladesh.
И сейчас оно находится в хранилище свежего топлива, безопасность которого обеспечивает армия.
What exactly is a co-catcher in the context of a nuclear plant? How will the co-catcher at the Rupur power plant be utilized to prevent any potential damage or leakage resulting from natural disasters or any kind of accidents or incidents?
Ловушка расплава является одним из элементов системы безопасности, пассивным элементом системы безопасности. Она предназначена для
So the core catcher is one of the elements of the passive safety systems of the plants. In case of core melt, it will just absorb the molten core inside. And actually, in case of the beyond design basis accident, which is absolutely impossible at our nuclear power plant, this core catcher will just absorb the molten core, which will go down from the reactor.
Выхода за пределы реактора и системы локализации продуктов плавления.
What is the progress of the construction work of the building of the second power plant of Rupur?
Я уже доложил вам о работах, которые проводятся.
So, as I already informed you, at unit number 2 we're actively performing construction works. We are placing technological equipment. Next year, at unit number 2, we will fully complete construction works, and it will be ready for placing more technological systems.
И он будет готов к развороту технологических систем.
According to concerns regarding potential radiation when the plant becomes operational, what plans are in place for the detection of radioactivity and taking necessary measures in the surrounding areas of the Rupur power plant?
Во-первых, мы понимаем, что проект атомной станции подразумевает, что она абсолютно безвредна.
First of all, we need to understand that the design of this nuclear power plant is absolutely, there are no any concerns for the environment. There are many safety systems which are in operation to prevent any malfunctions of the plants. But anyway, we will be monitoring the radiation situation within 30-kilometer radius from the nuclear power plants. We have the automated environmental radiation monitoring system which will control radiation within 30 kilometers from the plants. And we have special operational personnel who will control operation of those systems. And I'm sure that the radiation level will be a natural level within the whole service life of the plants. Because design of this plant is in line with all necessary Russian and international standards.
Потому что этот проект соответствует всем международным и российским нормам безопасности.
Can you please shed light on the overall safety of the Rupur nuclear power plant, both in terms in its environmental aspect and the safety issues of the local people?
Вы знаете, я сам вырос в атомном городе.
I am absolutely sure that Rupur NPP is absolutely safe for local nature and for local population. I myself was born in a town near the nuclear power plants, and we were never concerned and we never felt any increase of the radiation level beyond the natural level. And actually this information is not hidden. There is a special information source when all local people can always see what is the level of the radiation now. So my confidence is 100%.
Каждый житель города может видеть радиационный фон.
I heard that you already involved previously other power plant worldwide. So now you works here. So what is the similarity or any do you see any difference with this construction?
Во-первых, эта стройка далеко от Российской Федерации. Здесь очень много особенностей, касающихся климата.
So first of all, this construction site is very, very far away from the Russian Federation. There are a lot of peculiar things about the climate of this place. For this purpose, we are installing more ventilation systems here to ensure good conditions for the personnel and to ensure proper operation of the equipment. And logistics to this place is very difficult too. We need to plan the procurement of materials and equipment very, very far ahead before the time it is needed at the construction sites. So this is a very, very peculiar aspect, and we need to be very well organized to ensure timely delivery. And at the same time, I love this place very much, and I would like to explain you why. Because my customer, Atomic Energy Commission, they are very nice. We speak the same technical language with them, usually. And actually, we take all the decisions as a single team in a dialogue. And people in this country are really very nice. And actually, also, I feel very proud that I am the part of the team that helped to implement the dream of the father of the nation. For us, it is also very important because Russia and Bangladesh are very friendly countries.
Тоже очень важно для нас, как для дружественного вам народа.
Okay, thank you for joining with us.
Большое спасибо, что вы пригласили.
Thank you very much for invitation.
Надеюсь, что это не последняя наша встреча.
Hope this is not our last meeting.
И надеюсь, что у вас будет возможность сегодня насладиться масштабом нашей стройки.
And I hope today you will enjoy the scale of our construction site.
দর্শক, পারমাণবিক শক্তি সংস্থা রাশিয়ার ভাইস প্রেসিডেন্ট অ্যালেক্স ডেইরি তিনি কথা বলছিলেন, আমরা শুনছিলাম তার বক্তব্য।